We're back out here at the bus today. It is a Saturday. It is a beautiful day. Take the tarps off. Got to weld some angle iron on the insides of these extension pieces to match up with this. So we'll put the rivets back in the front. That's where they'll be. And I think we're going to also bring that top piece down, level with where the windows are going to be. Measure that up, got it all in there. And I think we're going to start cleaning up the floor, and Christina can start welding the holes in the floor when I'm done pulling those, or putting those angles on there and pulling that top piece down. Should be a productive day. Right. Yeah. So these pieces that I'm welding in here are for the tin on the outside. So when we put the tin back on, you see up here you've got this flange part of the H channel is there, whereas on the square tubing we don't have that. So we have to make that so that when we put the tin back on the outside, we've got somewhere that we can drill a hole and rivet, and that's where we're going. It does not need to come right up flush. That's unnecessary. I'm just cutting them all the same length, and as long as they're in there, I'll be able to attach it. So I'm gonna weld it at the top, and I'm just gonna stitch weld it 3 or 4 spots along the way down, and that'll be perfect. We are taking a little side trip over to Princess Auto. For those of you in the States, that would be kind of like Harbor Freight. We need another short.
We're one window short of the angle iron.
Yeah, so we need one short piece of angle iron, probably a 4-footer. And Christina would like her own welding helmet so she can weld.
So I can learn how to weld.
So there we go.
Because the other one's too dark.
Yes. Too shabby. So while Christina is welding away, I'm wondering if I'm pretty sure that these keep the top from flopping in the breeze. So I think when we bring this down, because I really want this rain guard up on the top of the windows. So I think what we'll end up putting up in here is angle iron between this rib and this rib. I'm going to weld same size 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/8 angle iron in there, just to rivet the tin at the top onto. That way it gives it some rigidity up at the top, because I really want these down at the top of the windows because of the rain gutters. But that's something I'm going to look into a little bit more tonight, because I don't think we're going to get to doing that today. Okay, day 2 of the window reconstruction. Getting all the windows, all the frames redone. We got quite a bit done yesterday, got quite a bit of welding done. And I am heading off. The angle iron that I put on the sides of the square tubing that did the extension is a little too wide for the tin pieces that go on the front side of the windows that just finish it off, make it look really nice. So I need to either grind that down, and I'd have to use a lot of grinding discs, or I'm going to go get I'm going to borrow a very specialized saw that I will show and demonstrate that we use at work. I work in the oil field construction industry, so I have access to all these crazy tools. So I am going to go borrow that. I've got 2 of them. One of them I know doesn't work, so I don't know which one is which. So I'm going to bring them both just to see which is which. I know we have like 4 or 5 of them, but most of them are out in the field jobs right now. So I've got 2 that I can borrow, and I'm going to bring them both. That's where I'm headed right now. Then I'm coming back home to pick up Christina and my daughter Michaela, who has graciously agreed, not by her own choice, to come with us today because I need her to get out of the house for a while. So this is what the tool looks like. Just looks like a normal circular saw, I guess, a little bit different. It's just got a really strong motor and a specific blade that is meant for cutting steel. And that 1/8 angle iron I have shouldn't be a problem. I brought both of them because I think this is the broken one. It's got no blade in it. This one has a blade in it, but if it turns out to be that's the broken one and that's the one that's working, I'm going to find out. And I'll just swap the blade. We are back at the bus. We brought Michaela today. She's going to learn how to weld as well. So Christina's going to finish the sides. I have to go outside. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So outside here, you can see the angle iron's a little bit wider than the original hat channel. So I need to trim that, and I really only need to trim it about the width of the blade on the saw that I'm using, which I've already shown you. So I'm going to go along with a soapstone and a straight edge, and I'm going to mark all these, drop a line on them, and then I'm going to start cutting it. This is the metal saw that I've got from work. I'm going to use it for narrowing these so that the outside pieces that we put over here, the decorative pieces, will fit. So I'm just going to make one cut here and show you how it works. So come a little closer, Michaela. Just show up on one of those, see the white lines that I've drawn. So that's level from here to here so that it's the same width as here. So I'm just going to follow the line up on my side. Ear protection is absolutely necessary with this piece of equipment. It is loud. So I got most of it nice and tight, but I am going to have to come in here with the angle iron or the angle grinder and clean it up because it's not getting everything. Because I'm just in an awkward position and I'm starting. I don't have enough room here to drop the blade right through, but did all right. I think I might try back up in here a little bit better right now. I'm going to try that. That's it. I could cut this with an angle grinder and a zip test, but this is going to be faster.
And it's
a bigger tool. It's more fun to play with. Okay. So this is the decorative piece that goes outside here, and I just trimmed this one, and it goes right in there like that, down to the bottom of the door. That's it. So it fits perfectly on this new piece that we've put in, and I've just cut, and then we just drill the holes in there so that we can put the rivets in there to hold that decorative piece in place. Easy peasy. It's heavy, I know. End it there. It's 2 days later. I bought some more steel. We just dropped it off. We've got to finish that front corner and then all up in here on the other side when we get to it as well. But we're not doing that today. We might come maybe Thursday and do some, but that'll be a part 2 video. So hopefully you like this video. It's quite a bit of work, quite a bit to go. But the raise is done, so now we're just relocating windows. So if you liked it, give it a like.
We're raising the windows.
We're lifting them up. Yeah. Give us a like. Give us a dislike if you don't like it. Whatever.
Comment. Let us know what you think.
We love the comments. We love to interact. Check out our store.
At it's genx-ventures VENTURES.com. And if you get a shirt with a hiking theme, then you can support me for my GDT through hike next summer. Not this coming summer, next summer.
That's something we should talk about on our next hike. When we start hiking again this year, we should talk about that.
Okay.
We'll start promoting that. Cool. So there you go. That's it. Window relocation part 1.
Bye, y'all.